What's up, guys? This is Tal here. So yesterday on Sunday, I came back from church, right? And I kind of sat down on the couch and I pulled up my phone and I watched this. I see all the new biz that's going up on my For You page, and it's this girl, right? Her name is Mina Dragonfruit, and her entire page is just her like venting and like filming her crash outs like to herself. It's something that I get to poke fun at because it's just retarded content overall. If we take a further look, for example, let me show you a sped up clip here for a second.
Always a woman's job until it gets paid. Cooking, a woman's job, but most professional chefs are men in white collar hats getting stars and salaries. Cleaning, just looking after the family. But hire a cleaner and suddenly it's a service, a contract, and a bill. Sewing, it's housewife stuff until it's a fashion designer and a man's name is getting stitched in a luxury brand. Makeup, girly, until it's a special effect, runways and Hollywood credits. Taking care of children.
You see what I just show you? Her entire content is literally just her complaining about having to do some of the most minute things of all time, like cleaning her room or like going to school or brushing her teeth, and it's just retarded content. I don't know what I'm watching. So before you guys say that, oh, this is a grown man who's hating on a little girl, actually she's older than me, so you don't get to say that. But for the most part, I just wanted to come on here like she does to go and vent. I just wanted to come on here and rant about her content and why it's just so retarded. There are some times where I'm just looking at it and I'm she talked about the color pink this one time, as you can see from this clip right here.
Pink was never about the color. It was about the meaning lurking behind it. Pink meant taking care of everyone else. Pink meant respecting everyone, although they didn't respect me. Pink meant don't argue. Pink meant don't climb too high or you'll get hurt. Pink meant don't laugh too loud or it'll disturb. It symbolized the weak lamb obeying the wolf. It was everywhere I looked. It waited for me. On birthday cards, on clothes, in bedrooms, on gifts.
Yeah, as you saw right there, she just turned something as simple as the color pink to this deep meaning of caring, all this crazy other stuff. It's what does this even mean? And then you hear the music in the background, and it's like they're trying to make it sound deep and inspirational, and it's bro, all you're doing is talking about how you have to clean your room. Come on now, it's not that hard. Let me play this clip right here about her actually having to, complaining about having to clean her room and having responsibilities.
Go clean your room. I hate when I'm being told to clean my room. See, it's not the cleaning that bothers me, it's the pressure behind it. Go study, practice more. Why aren't you better yet? Don't waste your time, be productive. Wake up earlier, stop being so lazy, do something useful. I don't hate studying. I hate the feeling that my worth depends on my grade. I don't hate practicing. I hate the feeling that I'm never improving fast enough. I don't hate waking up early. I hate the feeling that I'm already exhausted with no space to breathe. I don't hate effort. I hate guilt, expectations, and comparisons. Look at that other kid. Why can't you be more like them? I hate the feeling when love is conditional, approval has to be earned. Because when something is my choice, it feels light. But when I choose to clean, to study, to try, it feels different. But when it's forced, even the smallest things can feel heavy.
So the first thing I want to point out about that clip is that you notice how she turned that really small thing about having to clean her room into this huge thing about having to have pressures or do your schoolwork or having to work on the clock and blah blah blah. She turned this extremely small and minute task that normal people who that have hygiene and responsibilities do into something that's huge. The pressures about cleaning her room. I don't like to clean it's not that I don't like the cleaning, it's that I don't like the pressures. What pressures are you talking about? Because apparently, I guess when her mom walks into the room and asks her, "Hey Mina, can you please clean your room?" I guess the reaction she has is, Oh my gosh, I'm having a mental breakdown. I have to clean my room. I have to pick up my clothes off the floor and hang them up. I have to vacuum my carpet. Oh my goodness. It's where's the pressure in that? And we see this content repeated on her page, this really retarded content about her just talking about, oh my gosh, I have to do these things that humans do every day. I've said this to you guys a lot of times, that I don't like when people complain. Complaining's bad for you, alright? It's not good for our hearts, it's not good for our souls. And the problem I see with her page primarily is that all she does is complain about having to do really small tasks like cleaning her room. Now, let me show you guys another clip here.
Children have to spend the same hours at school as parents do at work. What makes it weirder is that when adults come home, they can drop their keys on the table, kick off their shoes, sink into the couch, turn on the TV, follow a hobby, go for a run, just breathe. Their time becomes theirs again. But kids, when we come home, the day still isn't over. Homework, studying, presentations, worksheets, deadlines chasing us into our bedrooms. But imagine adults bringing their office home every night. Emails at dinners, reports at midnight, boss calling on a Sunday. Everyone would say that's toxic, that's unhealthy, that's that's a burnout. They protest, complain, demand boundaries. But when kids do it, they just call it school. It's brushed off saying, relax, that's normal. When we were young, we had to do the same thing. Like suffering is kind of a tradition we're supposed to inherit.
So as you saw that she was kind of just talking about how, oh my gosh, we have to go to school the same length that adults do when they go to work. So before I get into that, first of all, you notice like how she always like she always has the camera in front of her and then she's looking at the script like, and she's reading. It's like she has to read her poem from over there. And it's it's so weird, and with the music playing in the background, like it makes it so much funnier. But getting to my main point here, you see she was talking about how she has to have all these responsibilities as a kid. She has to wake up and she doesn't get a time to relax. And, the first mistake she made there is just assuming that all adults just come home and they just sit down and they, put their shoes off to the side and, they get to relax all day. It's like, are you forgetting that adults do work at home? I don't know, maybe you can do that too. Maybe you can just, relax and work at home as well. Second of all, she completely disregards all these other things that adults have to take care of, like taxes, bills, mortgage, taking care of your family. I don't know, feeding your dog. Like, she completely disregards all these other things that adults have in their schedule that she doesn't have to do. Like while you're over here complaining about cleaning your room, there's adults out here who have to that have to work to pay their taxes. There's people out here that have to work so that they can stay alive. What I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna play a little bit of this last clip that I want to show you guys, because I was actually laughing when I was watching this, because it just came up to me like in my mind about what I thought. Like let me show you guys this real quick.
My child's always on their phone. Yes, because what are you supposed to do when your home doesn't feel like a home anymore? What do you do when your school suddenly becomes a prison? What do you do when you're getting worse at your hobby that used to make you feel special? You vent to go somewhere where people actually care for you, where you can take a break from reality, where you're able to connect with people with the same interests, who understand you and don't judge you.
So as you can see, in this video, she has a new complaint, and it's that her parents are telling her to get off her phone, or whatever adult figure is telling her to get off of her phone. So the funniest thing about this is that because she has, and like I said, she transforms this into, her having to have her school be a prison, or like her home feeling like she's depressed or something. So her solution is to get on her phone and go onto social media because people won't judge her. So she's saying that she's experiencing all these things in her life, the depression at her house, the people at her school, or, the things at school aren't treating her too well. So her solution is to go on social media and do all of this. And guess where that social media content gets her? People responding like this. So if she's going to say, oh, no one's going to judge me on social media, then she's kind of wrong about that. I'm not going to lie. And it's not just about that, but just the assumption that, well, if I go on social media, I'm not going to be judged anymore. I won't have to experience daily life. It's like, you're completely wrong. Social media is 10 times worse than real life. I'll tell you what. Like, there are so many things that are great about social media, but I'd rather be here living and communicating with other people than having to read some comment, like using slurs or something. So yeah, it's just a short rant for me. It's about 6 p.m. for me right now in California. And yeah, this is just a short rant I wanted to give you guys. This is not to harass or defame her in any way. Well, maybe the defaming part, but it's not to harass her in any way. This is just because it's very fraud philosophical content, and considering the fact she's older than me as well. I swipe onto her page, and the first thing I see is her just talking about her having to complain about doing something like cleaning your room. It's like, it's like she fakes being philosophical, she fakes being inspirational, and the music she puts in the background, it's like this. Like, can you guys believe that we have to take a shower? Like, every single day when I have to go shower, my parents pressure me, and I have to go and do schoolwork, and, Nazi Germany is going to take over my home. I'm going to get nukes dropped on my house because I have to take a shower. Like, I'm going to worry about the world. And he's like, dude, Like, chill out, man. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that with you guys for a second, and it's like it's genuinely just some really retarded content. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time.